JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, 3 wanted men among 7 arrested during Operation Leviticus in St. Ann. 3 men who were listed as wanted by the St. Ann police are among 7 people arrested since the launch of Operation Leviticus. The initiative, which began on August 12, is aimed at restoring law and order in the parish. Acting head of the St. Ann Police, Superintendent David White, said that the 3 wanted men are 37-year-old Miguel Riley, who was wanted for wounding with intent, Enkosona Barrett, who was wanted for unlawful wounding, and Curtis McAnuff, who had an outstanding warrant. White added that of the 7 individuals in custody, 4 were arrested on Tuesday for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act, and the lawmen also seized 51 pounds of marijuana. The operation, he said, was the most extensive since the initiative began last week. Among the areas covered were Londonderry, which White said is considered a death spot because of the number of traffic crashes that have occurred there. Operations were also carried out along the border of Trelawney and St. Ann. For Tuesday alone, we have made 4 arrests, and those were under the Dangerous Drugs Act. We seized motor vehicles, served over 51 summons, have issued more than 27 tickets. We'll continue to treat with those operations to see if we can get some hoodlums off the street, White said. The superintendent said the operation, named after the 3rd book in the Bible, which speaks of biblical laws, is another indication to criminals that St. Ann is not their safe haven. The 4-week-long operation will also target other crash hotspots in the parish, according to White. After a month, its effectiveness will be assessed, but the plan is to keep the initiative going. While acknowledging that St. Ann needs more lawmen on the ground, White noted that the lack of manpower has not hampered the operation so far. There is no doubt that right across the JSAF there is a shortage of manpower. Would love to have at least 200 more police officers in St. Ann to really assist us in stemming the crime trend within the parish. I know that the JSAF had started their recruiting drive. We have quite a few taking place in St. Ann. We hope that through the different graduations that will be coming up, we'll be getting some more manpower to enhance the operation drive across the parish, he said. Bus conductor hurt in Halfway Tree gun attack. The police are following strong leads in a shooting which happened in the Halfway Tree Road area in the vicinity of the National Bakery on Wednesday. Reports are that 3 males in a white Toyota Probox shot and injured the bus conductor and escaped. The bus conductor was hospitalized. The incident caused a massive traffic pileup on Halfway Tree and surrounding areas as police processed the crime scene. Alleged eyewitnesses reported the license plate of the car, and police have tracked the vehicle to the address of the owner, who lives in the Stony Hill area of St. Andrew. Jamaican farm worker killed in job-related accident in Canada. The Ministry of Labour has confirmed the death of a Jamaican farm worker in Canada on Sunday. He has been identified as 57-year-old Garvin Yap of Tango River District in St. James. The ministry said the circumstances surrounding his death are still being investigated, but preliminary reports suggest he was involved in a work-related accident and was pronounced dead on site. Minister of Labour and Social Security, Carl Samuda, who is currently touring farms in Canada, has expressed sadness at Yap's death. The ministry in a media release said that Yap was a 35-year-old veteran of the farm work program and was held in such high esteem that his employer would vacation at Yap's home on his visits to Jamaica. It added that Samuda spoke with Yap's widow by telephone Tuesday afternoon and assured her of the ministry's continued support. Police seized 2 guns in separate operations. A submachine gun and a magazine was seized during a police operation on Vickers Lane, Old Harbour Road in St. Catherine on Tuesday, August 16. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., lawmen conducted an operation in the area where a premises was searched and the weapon seized. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure, the police said. Over in St. Andrew, a man was taken into custody this morning in relation to a gun after cops turned off a party on Mannings Hill Road. The police report that the team went to the area about 2:30 a.m. after receiving noise complaints. While the party was being shut down, the cops reportedly saw a man acting in a suspicious manner. It was accosted and searched, and a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 17 9mm rounds was taken from his waistband, according to the police. He was subsequently arrested. His identity has been withheld as the Constant Spring Police continues its investigation. $135,000 raised by Martha's Vineyard community for a bulging family. Jamaicans living in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts, and other residents have come together to raise $135,000 to help with the burial and other costs for the Bulging brothers from Clarendon. Jamaican chef Lacey Williams, who operates the Namin's Martha's Vineyard restaurant, said that there has been an outpouring of emotions since the tragedy, noting that the funds were raised through a GoFundMe account. Tavares Bulging, 26, and his brother Tavon, 21, were among persons who on Sunday jumped from a popular bridge to take a swim but got into difficulties while in the water. Tavares' body was found in a pond on Monday morning. A search continues for Tavon, who is presumed dead. The entire community is in mourning. Everybody is really saddened by the news, and they are just doing their best to alleviate the stress of the family. They send their condolences. It has been a really good outpouring of support for the boys, said Williams, who said she was heartbroken by the news. It's something that everybody does. It's a tradition to jump off the bridge. So I think we're all extremely shocked to find out, she noted. Williams said the Jamaicans on the popular tourist island have been shaken by the tragedy. It's extremely sad. I work with a team of all Jamaicans. Another day we worked, it was quiet. Nobody said anything. We just all had it in our minds. There's a community Facebook page, and everybody has been coming back to the Facebook page to talk about how much they have been affected by it and how much it has been running on our minds. Widely, we're all affected by it, and definitely in the Jamaican community. 5 men accused of beating fellow cellmate at Halfway Tree lockup. 5 men who were being held in police custody on suspicion of breaches of the anti-gang legislation were brought before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday after allegedly beating a fellow cellmate for refusing to answer their questions. The accused men, Selvin Murray, Michael Weir, Stefano Karam, Shahid Whitaker, and Nicholas Hinn, appeared before Parish Judge Maxine Dennis McPherson to answer to the charge of assault occasioning actual bodily harm. The allegations are that on August 8, about 7:30 a.m., the complainant, along with all 5 accused men, were held in the Halfway Tree lockup holding area. One of the 5 accused reportedly asked the complainant if he was shot at a party in July. When the man refused to answer, he was reportedly punched and kicked repeatedly, fracturing his left arm. The complainant was rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was treated and released the next day. The attorney representing all 5 accused men attempted to apply for bail for 4 of the men, but the judge denied the application. Only Murray received bail. Your Honor, in light of us waiting on the medical report, I was hopeful the court would be available for bail application today. They have been in custody from the 3rd of August, Your Honor, the attorney said. I'm not entering a bail application right now. They were in custody for something else? The judge asked. Not that I know of, Your Honor. They were just taken up for processing, Your Honor, the attorney answered. So based on the allegations, whilst in custody, this is when these allegations were made, McPherson said. The lawyer advised the court that one of the men had taken responsibility for the assault. But the complainant is not saying one. The complainant is alleging that they were all involved, the judge responded. If you're saying one is taking responsibility, it doesn't mean that the case drops against the other 4. Unless the complainant is saying I don't wish to proceed, the case will go on for the other 4. However, the court eventually decided to hear a bail application for the 4 men on September 2. People must learn that whilst they're in the care of custody and control of the authorities, that they behave themselves. This is a warning to all. When you're in custody, behave yourselves, McPherson said. The men were then remanded in custody. A fingerprint order was also made. Probes launch into alleged cop beating of teen at bus center. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau IPROBE have launched a probe into the beating of a teen, allegedly by a policeman, inside the Halfway Tree Transport Center. The incident reportedly transpired last Friday. Hugh Faulkner, Commissioner of INDECOM, said its investigation has begun to take shape with several statements and records collected. The Commissioner, speaking on Radio Jamaica's Beyond the Headlines program Tuesday afternoon, said assault reports continue to be a major challenge with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It is understood that on the day in question, the teen, who was on a staircase at the bus hub, was asked to subject himself to a search of his person by one of the 2 policemen on patrol. His mother, Charmaine Hayes, said she was told by her son that he was punched repeatedly and beaten with a baton. This reportedly resulted in serious injuries, including a dislocated jawbone. The teen reportedly cannot eat solid food and is being fed with porridge and fluids. Indicom said that a family liaison officer has been assigned to assist Hayes with counseling. In 2021, Indicom recorded 916 complaints against police personnel. For the period January to March 2022, Indicom received 212 complaints against the police. Second quarter data were not available. Faulkner is encouraging the security forces to pay attention to the assault complaints and was recommended retraining for some personnel. It was not ascertained whether the accused policeman is at the center of previous complaints. Attempts to reach head of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesmith, were unsuccessful. 96 new COVID-19 cases, 4 deaths reported. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 96 new COVID-19 cases and 4 deaths on Tuesday, August 16, bringing the infection total to 148,322 and the death toll to 3,230. The new cases comprise 50 females and 46 males, with ages ranging from 10 days to 92 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 32, Clarendon 26, St. Catherine 10, Manchester 9, Westmoreland 5, St. Thomas 4, St. Mary 3, St. Anne and Trelawney 2 each, St. James, Hanover and St. Elizabeth 1 each. Portland was the only parish to record 0 cases. The deceased were a 53-year-old male and a 93-year-old male from St. Catherine, a 37-year-old female from Manchester, and a 69-year-old female from St. James. Their deaths were previously under investigation. There were 78 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 95,225. Currently, 121 people are hospitalized, 24 more moderately ill, and 1 severely ill. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 20.9%. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.